You might have heard about
Man,
you tried that, but you might have heard about out.
our illustrious, man. And it's like, let me be clear. I absolutely hate, for one, talking about anything negative about HBCUs, not because I'm ignorant or because like I just think HBCUs are perfect and have no flaws. That's not the case. I know we are crooked sometimes and we have our own fair share of issues, whether it's across housing, financial aid, student organization. Like we have seen all of it end to end. But I try my best to avoid, especially our alma mater, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to avoid the bad headlines just because of the fact that like we already get a lot of we get a lot of negativity as is. We get a lot of bad headlines, bad kind of spotlight, you know what I'm saying, without even trying. So anytime I got a chance to highlight us or talk about something good that we actually did, that's usually my focus. But this one right here is this is unacceptable.
Yes.
This is unacceptable.
What's 5, what they say, 5 million, over 5 million misappropriated funds and scholarships over the past, well, from 2017 to 2025. So basically, for people who don't know, our alma mater, North Carolina Agricultural Technical State University, like many other schools, should I add, which I got some stats and information I'll share, did some, finagling with the numbers
Oh
for
yeah.
people trying to use scholarship money to help their relatives or people they know, or basically help certain people get into school in an unfair way, which for HBCU, 5 million from 2017 to 2025 is unfortunately a lot of money. However, there are other schools doing billions, hundreds of millions, but we're focusing on A&T right now.
Mm-hmm.
More to come on other schools later.
Yeah. So we gonna we gonna give y'all some more rundown the details, man. Got a cool little case for y'all here to give y'all all the context. So anyone that's listened to this that is familiar with A&T, you went to A&T, I'm sure you already heard about the situation. For my people that may be new or kind of like a little lost of what we talking about here, gonna give y'all a quick rundown, right? An investigation by a North Carolina office of the state auditor found North Carolina A&T State University improperly distributed millions of dollars in student financial assistance over several years. Like Thomas said, 2017 to 2025, more than 5.1 million in improper disbursements between July 2017 and June 2025. The audit found that administrative recovery funds, or ARFs, fees that students pay for services like housing, dining, parking, were used to provide financial assistance to specific students without proper oversight. So, this means that these funds were awarded to students without evidence of merit or need-based criteria, i.e., they were given to students over students that actually needed them, that actually needed those need-based emergency resource scholarships, that actually earned those merit-based scholarships for their achievements. They were being given to specific students because they know people. They found that, and this low-key does look bad on us, but we don't got nothing to do with this. Auditors found that about 64% of the funds went to out-of-state students. 64% of the funds went to out-of-state students. More than 781,000 was distributed to students with direct ties to university employees, including family members and individuals with professional connections to school officials. A few examples: the daughter of an NCAT Center for Teaching Excellence Advisory Board member received $23,000. Of the former executive director of the Real Estate Foundation received $73,063. The son of a former part-time English instructor received $22,545. The son of a former associate vice chancellor for campus enterprises received $18,707. The daughter of a former assistant vice chancellor for business and finance received $14,888. In one instance, a former vice chancellor for business and finance approved more than $49,000 in aid for an out-of-state student, then unauthorized an additional funding of $36,654 and $12,000 for that student's friends. Yo,
That's insane.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's crazy, bro.